I was a carrier pilot. But after I wrecked my plane due to a handling error, my CO put me on the no-fly list. I was still sulking when I heard a massive explosion. We looked up and saw a plane crash onto the deck. The pilot was white as a ghost, babbling about a monster that had punched through his engine with some kind of weapon he'd never seen before. My CO immediately scrambled his men and flew toward the attack site. I stayed behind and took the weapon back to the ops room to study it. No matter what I tried, I couldn't leave a single mark on its surface. I was about to cut into it with a blowtorch. When I realized, to my horror, that the thing seemed to be flying toward my CO's position. Radio signals in the area were jammed. I made a decision, screw the no-fly order. I jumped in my plane and headed for the fight. Meanwhile, the flight squadron ran into Japanese fighters along the way. A dogfight broke out instantly. What they didn't know was that a cloaked ship was watching the whole thing from the shadows. The Japanese planes were shot down one by one. The squad decided to press the advantage and bomb the enemy carrier. That's when I caught up and warned them to turn back. But who's going to listen to a rookie?
Torres, clear this channel. Just shot down the last of them. Stay in your lane, Torres.
The gap in technology was too wide. The Predator locked onto one of our planes and fired a grappling cable. My CO didn't back down. He looped around and counterattacked. That only made the Predator angry. That's when I noticed my left engine was on fire. I jammed a wrench into the throttle, popped the canopy, and crawled out onto the wing. The Predator's ship was coming straight at me. One of my squad mates opened fire to draw its attention. The Predator locked onto my plane. The heat! And I scrambled back into the cockpit with everything I had. If its weapons tracked heat signatures, I suddenly had a bold idea. We started climbing straight up. Planes back then didn't have insulation, and frost quickly formed on the instrument panel. Just as the Predator was about to catch us, I ordered the engine shut off. But my CO hesitated. He wanted to buy us time with his own life. Worked. My plane vanished from the Predator's sensors. It turned to leave and I dropped into freefall, right on its tail. Come on.
It actually worked!
But I'd underestimated the tech gap. Even with one engine down, I was still no match for it. Then it hit me. I gunned it straight toward enemy territory. I'd never been so eager to see the enemy in my life. Sure enough, bullets and flak came pouring in from all directions. Just as I was feeling good about myself, a shadow appeared on the water below. The Predator's ship was damaged, but it was still more than I could handle. I pushed the throttle to the max, popped the canopy, and climbed out of the cockpit. The Predator finally lost patience. A grappling hook shot toward my plane. 5 years later, I was retired and fixing up my car at home. Then I heard a sound like the earth was splitting open. I ran outside, but everything looked normal. The next thing I knew, I was waking up in a cryopod. I was on the Predator mothership. They slapped a collar around my neck and shoved me into a cell. 2 others were already there, a samurai from feudal Japan and a shield maiden from the Viking Age, centuries apart. So we didn't exactly have much to talk about, but one thing was clear. Each of us had killed a Predator in our own time. The doors opened. We stepped out into a massive arena. By Predator tradition, we had passed their test. Now the 3 of us had to fight each other for a chance to face their king.